This material is unofficial and is not endorsed by Onyx Path. We are claiming no ownership over Onyx Path intellectual properties, game systems, art or stories, which remain the properties of the rights holders. All characters, names and locations used are either public domain or are entirely fictional and bear no intended resemblance to their real-life counterparts. If you have any legal issues, please contact us directly. Thank you.
This world is not our own. It may look the same for the most part, but things are different here. Myth is history, not legend. Jason really did steal the Golden Fleece. It was sold at a Sotheby's auction last week for 4.8 million. The sun did disappear when Amaterasu hid in the cave, and Arthur pulled Caliburn from the stone. The gods and heroes walked and have walked this globe. But this means that the monsters from story are real too. The world is smaller now. All the corners mapped and plotted. While drakes still hoard wealth, they live on Wall Street rather than the uncharted places on maps with warnings of "Here be dragons." Monsters no longer hide in the woods, waiting for the unwary to stumble off the path. They no longer lay in wait beneath bridges exacting tolls. They probably live in the apartment next door. Is that girl on campus who always wears sunglasses no matter the weather a hipster or a gorgon? I wouldn't want to find out. Would you? Our story starts in America, where something is rotten in Washington, D.C. The sun rises slowly over the high-rises and skyscrapers as rosy-fingered dawn makes her way across the sky, creeping slowly across a city that has been awake for hours. The three of you have spent the last few days in a bit of a daze. Strange dreams have been haunting your nights, dreams of things you half remember and that you cannot believe are real. Dreams of clouds and distant laughter, of a one-eyed man and purring cats. This morning as you wake, you feel something pulling you somewhere. Somewhere you know you have not been before. Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny, a Scion hero podcast. I'm Luce, and with me I have...
Hi, I'm Graham.
Hi, I'm Will.
Hi, I'm Am.
Just a few things before we get into the fun. We've all been playing RPGs for a while, quite a lot of that has been together, but this is the first time that any of us are playing Onyx Path Scion, so there probably will be a few little hiccups as we try and get to grips with the system. If you're new to the system as well, hopefully we can learn it together. Also, as a group, we are committed to making this podcast a safe space where everyone feels welcome, so if there's anything we can do to help that, just let us know. A little bit more about all of us. Hi, I'm Luce. I use they, them pronouns. I've been playing some form of RPG since I was 17. I'm a self-confessed classical nerd. I ended up doing a master's in the subject because I have no self-control. And that is in part one of the reasons I decided I wanted to try and run this system. The other one is a long-lasting love affair with the Percy Jackson books. Graham, if you want to introduce yourself as well.
Hi there, my name's Graham, and I play the character of Elspeth. I use he, him pronouns. I've been playing tabletop games for just over 3 years now. I would consider myself a character-driven player, but I also love playing around with the mechanical aspects of a game, so I'm very keen to get to grips with Scion for the first time. I'm very passionate about history and folklore, which translates into a love of world-building. So if you hear anyone furiously scribbling down notes in the background, that will probably be me.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm 22 and I use he, him pronouns. I've been playing TTRPGs in some form since I started on Advanced Dungeons & Dragons back in 2011, and I've definitely changed a lot as a player since then. In general, I prefer to play support spellcasters like bards or clerics, but I'm going for something slightly different in this game of Scion. I've never played Scion before, but like everyone else in the party, I'm an unabashed Percy Jackson fan, so I can't wait to project in that way. I'm infamous for my terrible character accent, so sorry in advance.
Hi, my name is Am, and I am playing Flora Watson. I use she, her pronouns, and at 21, I am the baby of the group. I'm studying my Masters in Film at the moment, and my love of stories is one of the reasons why I love RPG so much. I've been playing for about 3 years, and I would consider myself one of the perpetual DMs. Found family and overcoming trauma have turned out to be consistent themes in pretty much every game I run, so I feel like that pretty much says a lot about me as a person. I've never played Scion before, but I've poured a lot of myself into Flora, so I'm excited to introduce her to everyone.
Brilliant, so that is our players, and now if we maybe have a little bit about all your characters as well.
My name is Elspeth Lockewood. This is my first year here at Georgetown University and my first year in the US. I like it here, but it doesn't quite feel like home yet. My mother works in the British diplomatic service, so we've moved around every couple of years for as long as I can remember, really. I've lived in Oslo, Berlin, Rome, international schools each time, new friends, new places. I suppose I'm pretty used to change. That said, these days things seem to keep changing for the weirder. It all started with a chance encounter in Norway. I was 8 years old at the time, at least I think it was a chance encounter. Since then, it's like my eyes have been opened. I can't help but feel that certain places, certain people aren't quite all that they seem. Some of the legends, the sagas, they're more than just myths. There's a whole different world out there, and I can feel it. The more I study, the more I learn, the closer I get. I just hope I find whatever's out there before it finds me.
Alright, hey, I'm Cleo, I'm 20, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a sophomore at Georgetown, where I'm on a basketball scholarship. I was chosen by BEST, but I don't really know what that actually means. I might have to leave university, but we haven't figured that out yet. I'm just trying to enjoy the rest of the year, have a good time, and kick some ass. And I haven't decided what order that's going to go in yet.
What's up? My name's Flora, I'm 21, and I just graduated from Georgetown. It kind of took me a while to decide what I want to study, but I decided to go with history over psychology. I kind of get enough of that bartending at the Cherry Tree Grove. That's the student bar, and, it's kind of more like my home than my dorm's ever been. It's where I spend most of my time, and it's kind of where you meet the most interesting people,
All three of you have been studying at Georgetown in one way or another. Some of you might no longer be studying, but that's something you've got to figure out yourself. As you wake up, you feel strange. Something in your head saying you've got to go, you've got to move, you've got to be somewhere else. Elspeth.
Hi there.
As you wake up, you look to your left, there's your nightstand, and there's something on it. Something you remember and something that should not be there, because you're pretty sure it's boxed up somewhere in some form of storage, as quite a lot of your stuff is.
Right.
It's a charred bit of wood. A charred bit of wood that you remember from when a strange old man, One Eye, gave it to you when exploring a fjord. What is Elspeth doing? So she's just woken up. What was she doing the night before? What's her routine in the morning?
I would imagine I was probably studying the night before, if not reading, in bed. It's a little odd to me, perhaps, that maybe some stuff, books, papers, have been perhaps moved aside on my nightstand, or perhaps this is just placed on top of it. Normally, I think I'd wake up and I would go make some coffee, slowly make some breakfast, but things seem to be a little odd today. Can I take a look at it?
Yes, you can.
I recognise the item, I'm sure, but does it seem intact?
Yeah.
Is there a note or anything?
No note.
I definitely didn't bring it here. I think it's supposed to be in a box somewhere.
It seems almost warm. Like it's just been taken from whatever fire it was part of.
It wasn't warm before,
No,
was
it was not.
Is it any smaller? Does it look as if it's burned down at all?
No, it's the same size. It's not any more charred, but it just feels like someone's pulled it. Maybe pulled it from a fire 10 or so minutes ago. So it's
not just sitting in sunlight or anything?
It's not. It's cool enough to touch, but it is still warm.
Right. I'm going to get up, head towards the kitchen. Is my mother in at all? She might be out at work, I suppose, by now.
As you head into the kitchen, you see there's a pitcher of orange juice on the side, and there's a little note next to it saying, sorry darling, had to get up early to go get to work. I'll see you later, Mum.
I suppose the most logical explanation is that she would have taken it out of all our packing for me, but it's a little odd. Nothing else is out of place in the house. Can I take a look around?
Yes, you can. If you could give me a intellect and academics. Okay. If you want to maybe argue something else there, you can.
3 from intellect and 3 from academics. I will take that.
Yeah, and then sounds 8s and above.
Woo, first roll of the game.
3 9s and an 8.
So 4 successes.
Out of those 6, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, nothing else seems out of place as such, but it does. It has that feeling that someone's been in here. There's nothing wrong, nothing obvious, but there's someone has been in here who wasn't your mother.
Right, and it doesn't look as if anyone's broken in at all.
No.
Broken in to move my objects, my personal belongings around. Strangely.
No, that's the only thing that's been moved. And as you look at the door, there's no signs of anyone tampering with the locks or with any of the windows.
In that case, I'm gonna go about my ordinary morning routine. I imagine I probably will be heading onto campus, but when I go, I want to take the item with me. I want to take the piece of wood with me. And also my copy of the saga, which I was given by the same individual.
Of course.
Which I normally carry around just for as sort of good read and good luck anyway, but I'm going to take it with me for sure this time. They both go in my bag. I think I'll wrap the piece of wood in something, maybe in some newspaper if you've got any.
Yeah, you definitely have a couple of newspapers lying around the house.
Don't want to get charcoal on my books. But okay, and then I'll head out for my day, but definitely keeping an eye out for anything weird as I go.
Okay. Cleo.
Hi.
Were you out last night?
Yeah. Well, what day of the week is it?
It's a Friday morning.
Yeah, probably. Not out, but at a party.
Yeah. You sort of wake up a bit bleary-eyed because there's something on your back, like something slightly heavy.
Something on my back. What is it?
As you move it, bit of a disgruntled something jumps off, and you look round and there's a cat on your bed.
Hi.
Just sort of looks at you, licks its paw.
How do you get in here? What does it look like?
Slightly tabby-ish, slightly striped.
I'm going to reach out my hand to it, sort of for it to smell and see if I can sort of pat it.
Yeah, it does that thing that cats do, where it sort of butts its face up against the back of your hand and rubs.
Can I check to see if it's wearing like a collar or if it's got like a name tag or anything like that? Or
there is a collar, yes, just plain black, but the little tab that would tell you its name and everything is empty.
That's weird. Alright, I'm going to get you to stay here, and I'm going to go and have a word with campus services and see if anyone's reported you missing. Because you're beautiful. They're going to be missing you. Leaving the room, sort of making sure the cat doesn't get out, so I'm just going to close the windows, sort of close the door fairly securely behind me and kind of make sure that it can't get out, so I can go and see if anyone's reported this cat missing.
Okay, as you're starting to leave the room, can you make me a dexterity athletics roll, please?
Okay, that's a lot of dice.
This is very good for you.
8s and above with 10s exploding, right?
Yes, 8s and above with 10s exploding.
Would you like to explain what exploding means for all the listeners at home?
Yes, so an exploding die is so it's a D10 system, and when you roll a 10, it counts as one success, and then you can re-roll the dice.
Okay.
Or the die. So if if the second result is an 8 or a 9 or a 10, you take that as a success. And if it is another 10, the die keeps exploding until it stops rolling 10s. 2
with an explosion, 3 with an explosion, 3 successes.
3 successes. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. As you sort of you've closed all the windows, you're making sure there's no sort of way the cat can escape from the room, and as you sort of go to close the door behind you, you feel something grip into the back of your leg and start climbing.
Okay.
And As you look down, the cat climbs its way up your back and sort of settles itself, almost like a fur collar around your neck.
Alright, I guess you're coming with me then.
I love it.
Yeah, just going to sort of make sure it's supported so it won't just drop, because I know what cats are like. And go and have a quick walk to campus services or Lost and Found or whatever there is sort of on campus here.
Yeah, are you dorming on campus?
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be general hub for all the students who live on campus, so you head there?
Yeah, I'm headed there. Are there many people around? Like how early in the morning are we talking here?
A bit late in the morning. You're pretty sure you might have missed the start, if not all of the lecture, but you don't really know.
Okay.
And do you really care?
Probably not.
You head towards the hub, and as you go in, there's just someone sitting behind the desk. It's another student on their phone, slouching in the chair.
Hey, you busy?
Not really. How can I help?
Well, this cat just came into my dorm, and I was just wondering if anyone's reported it missing. It's got a collar and everything, but I don't recognise it. Not quite at arm's length, but kind of just showing them this cat, like the Simba fashion.
Take my
yeah.
cat.
Just sort of like,
Lovely. Yeah, so you sort of pop the cat out. The guy just sort of looks at it and goes, "Yeah, sure, I'll have a look, I guess. I don't think anyone's reported anything missing. Now, you're not technically meant really to have pets on campus." Scoots his chair close to the computer and hits a couple of keys. And no one's reported anything missing. I suppose you can keep it if you want. I don't know, maybe take it to a shelter.
Yeah, alright, thanks. Yeah, head back to the dorm, I think.
Already adopted a cat. It's been 5 minutes. Yes.
Will's
Result.
urge to own a pet is so strong.
Must get the cat.
It is.
Flora, so you wake up. Are you doing anything specific this morning? Were you doing anything last
I was
night?
probably closing last night, so I'm probably not gonna wake up till at least like 11. I don't have class to worry about anymore. I guess I'll probably just, try and maybe make my place less of a dumpster fire. Sheets haven't been changed in a really gross level of a while. Maybe sort of eat cereal out of a mug or something to avoid doing the washing up, and just see what's on TV in my sweatpants.
Yeah, as you sort of get up and start going out there, you notice something's a little odd. You think there must maybe be like a crack in the floor somewhere in some of the flooring, so it looks like maybe the people in the flat below you have been smoking something, because there's a load of just sort of like wisps of smoke coming up through the floorboards.
I'm gonna go up and sniff it.
Doesn't really smell like much, but it's definitely getting thicker.
She's visibly disappointed, and then kind of like tries to clear stuff out of the way so the furniture doesn't get any smoke damage on it, and just bangs on the floor with the butt of her baseball bat. Be like, hey, whatever you're doing, stop it!
As you look at it, it's not smoke as in like fire smoke or anything like that. It's slightly hazy.
She kind of keeps banging on the floor and being like, guys, seriously, you could get some soot all over my stuff. I really don't need this right now. I'm so hungover. You're making me yell. Come on, this isn't fair.
There's no response from your banging, but you do hear sort of a bit of laughter from outside, and it starts to recede.
I'm gonna run to where I heard the noise from, like wielding my bat. I imagine she has one of those, like, it's not a proper balcony, but like a place where you can sort of have one person or two people maybe outside of a time on like a little ledged window. Kind of pushes them open and is like, hey, where are you?
No one there, but the smoke starts to sort of leave through the window.
Okay, she kind of watches it and see if the origin is stopping.
Yeah, it's no longer coming up through the floor, and it's sort of, after 10 or so minutes, it all flows out through the window.
I don't remember taking any. That is so weird. I just need. And she's gonna kind of like push everything back and then just like sit down and try and take a deep breath like her hippie mom taught her to do.
Okay, yeah, so you're trying to do some meditating almost.
She hates it, but her mom says it helps, and that's kind of the only person she really trusts, so she's like, I guess if she was here, that's what she'd tell me to do. Just keep calm. It was just your imagination.
Were you planning on doing anything today, or were you just going to hang around in your flat, have a bit of a chill day?
she's probably going to hang around until about midday, which means that she'll, like, eat some cereal in her pajamas for about, like, an hour, and then realise she has to open in, like, 20 minutes, and kind of, like, hop in the shower, slap a little bit of light makeup on her face, and then rush to campus to open.
You get there, you open up, get things all set up, and it feels, I don't know, maybe it was just the stuff this morning, it just feels a little strange.
I'm gonna kind of run through my own tab at the bar, because everyone here has worked in a pub, so you probably know being like putting stuff on your own drink, so if stock goes down, people know that you've taken it as part of your thing. She's probably gonna have a look at her list and see how much she drank last night to just double check that she didn't go too crazy.
No, it's not a heavy night at all, just a couple of drinks while you're behind the bar. Nothing that would explain what's been going on.
It's strange. I'm just gonna, it's 12 o'clock. And she's gonna kind of go over to the kitchen and, like, bang on the window. Claire!
Yeah, what do you need? Oh, hey, Flora.
Hey, can I have a burger, please? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Thank
you. I'll bring it out.
Hey, did you see anything weird here yesterday? Was there anyone who, like, let me partake, or was it just a chill one?
It was pretty chill last night, actually. I mean, Cleo was in, so that sometimes makes it a little weird.
That's the.
But no, she left.
One, right?
She left quite early. I think she was going to a party.
Hey, yeah, we throw the best parties here. That's stupid. I can't see why anyone would pick anything different.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's like a dorm thing. I don't know.
God, that's why I stopped doing gymnastics. Those sports kids are such a-holes, for real. It's all about, like, oh, I have to win. Seriously, just they all need to just, chill out.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I've never really been part of that scene.
Yeah, you're not too bad.
Thank you.
You're great. Burger, please. Sorry, it's been a very strange morning, and she's just gonna, like, go back and check stock and everything.
A little while later, she brings a burger out that you can eat behind the bar.
Oh yeah, Flora just inhales it.
And Cleo, you're heading onto campus, and you sort of end up at the campus bar, because you don't really know where else you wanted to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to push the door open, like, blinking slightly with, like, the transition to being out in the sun, sort of inside where I imagine it's, like, a little bit darker.
Flora, you see Cleo walk through the door. She has a cat
I
around her
am
neck.
rushing over to the cat. Yeah, I'm just going to be like, oh my god, she's so cute. What's her name?
Her name... Yeah, I haven't decided yet.
This is... You got a cat? That is... I mean, like, usually... Your whole, like, swagger and posturing thing isn't like this subtle.
Sorry, have we
yes.
met?
I work here, but bartender faces kind of blend into.
Oh right.
I'm Flora.
Are you working now?
I mean, technically, but you're the only person in here, so
How much do I need to pay you to get me a coffee?
Not a lot. Look, why don't I start you a tab if you want to grab some lunch, because it's, nearly food time, and you can come pay me at the end.
It is?
Yeah, dude, it's like 12:30.
Yeah, I'll have a coffee then.
No worries. What milk do you want?
Milk? Milk.
Okay, just, you know what students are like, and she's gonna go and start making a coffee. She's gonna go for a black drip coffee with, like, a little jug of milk, so she can add it herself.
Hey, you hungry, baby? And that was to the cat.
Oh, not me. Oh.
Yeah, alright. I'll get you something later then, yeah? And just a little scratch. I'm enjoying this because it means that Luce just has to do lots and lots of cat noises.
Just need to purr.
Yeah.
Which they're surprisingly good at, by the way.
I like it, it's good. Yeah.
Elspeth, you don't really hang out in the bar at all. You've been there a couple of times, but I don't know, today you just, maybe you feel like going in, sitting for a while.
I've got a break between classes, I'll take some time. I want to sit down, maybe get some reading done, a little bit of studying, somewhere quiet. Student bar's usually quiet in the middle of the day, everyone's asleep.
Yeah,
so.
you head in. There's someone standing behind the bar, and then there's someone sitting at a table with a cat on with them.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bar. Hi, excuse me.
Hey, what can I get you?
Can I get an oat milk latte? Do you have oat milk?
Yeah, we have oat, we have almond, and we have soy. So, no problem.
Great. Do you want me to... Wait, here do I sit down? Sorry, I've not really been here before in the daytime. Was it always this big?
No, this is just how it looked with no people in it.
Weird.
Yeah, we do, we got mugs, we got takeaway cups, whatever you want, but, you know, if you just pay, I can bring it to you. No sweat.
Great. I'm just gonna sit just over there. She sort of gestures, like, probably, like, leaving a table space between, herself and Cleo. Like, out of politeness. You wouldn't go sit right next to someone, right? Sort of walk past. Nice cat?
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Can I say hi to your cat? Is that weird?
I'm probably not the person to ask here. You should probably be asking her and sort of gesture at the cat.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down, like crouch down to cat level, look the cat like straight in the face, like, "Hi there. Do you mind if I like stretch my hand out towards the cat? Am I in danger of losing the hand?"
Sniffs a little bit and looks at you a little askance, and then.
Okay, I'm gonna give the cat a little scritch behind the ears, and then just gonna sneeze, like quite quietly, like, "Sorry, allergies. I always forget." So, do you always bring your cat to campus, or?
Oh, she's not mine. Sorry, I just found her like round my dorm, so I'm just gonna hand her in.
Cool.
You know.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, it was nice meeting you. I'm just gonna sit over here and leave you to whatever it is you're doing. I'm sorry. I'll stop bothering you.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna sit down and get out like a laptop, big A4 pad of paper. Start doing some reading for class.
I'll walk over and bring them their coffees. I'll say, 1 drip black coffee with milk on the side for you, giant lady, and 1 for you, Valkyrie.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
No worries, just give me a shout if you need anything else. I will be eating a burger and trying not to drink until 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock somewhere. I mean,
Dude, I work at a bar. Don't do this to me.
I'm sorry.
As you put the coffees down and think about heading back over to the bar, the three of you are sort of in quite close proximity now, and you all feel something in your mind. It's this sort of need to walk towards the river.
I'm gonna start packing my stuff up and just, not quite knowing what I'm doing. Just gonna start getting ready to head out the
Flora
door.
kind of like shakes her head a little bit and is like, "Hey, Claire, you know how I think it's really unfair that people who don't smoke don't get to take smoke breaks?
Yeah, you've said that a lot.
I'm gonna take my non-smoke break. I'll be back in 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in like an accusatory fashion at the cat.
Yeah, it does like the Lord of the Puss in Boots thing with the big eyes.
Nice.
Jesus Christ! All right, come on. I'm just gonna take like a big swig of coffee and then sort of scoop up the cat.
I'm gonna pour my coffee cup into, well, not the coffee cup, the contents of the coffee cup into a keep cup that I probably carry with me like a nerd, and then I'm gonna walk out the door and sort of, I guess we're going the same direction.
Yeah, you all start sort of wandering vaguely towards the river. You don't really know where you're going, but as you start walking, you know that you're walking in the right direction.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Cleo. So you taking your not your cat for a walk, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just I got a bit of time to kill, you know.
We seem to be going the same direction. Mind if I walk your cat with you?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I'm not feeling too talkative this morning.
Get a room, you two.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Are you following us?
We did. Oh, I haven't paid. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I've probably got.
You guys, you use your student ID. Like, if you don't come back and pay, we know who to contact. It's fine. You're good. Just come back later.
That was mildly intimidating, but thank you.
I mean, you don't know that I used my own student ID.
No, but I do
Ooh.
know that you drink margaritas when your team aren't looking. So, potato, potato.
Do you watch everyone?
That's kind of my job.
Do you recite everything you know about everyone to their faces within, minutes of meeting them?
No, and we've met before again. You just forgot.
Ouch.
Cleo, can you give me a roll, please?
Roll for rudeness.
Yeah,
Can
what
you
sort of
give
role?
me an intellect...
Okay.
Here we go.
Intellect and either culture or empathy.
Okay, it's 2 dice either way.
Okay.
Where they're both ones.
Okay, I got 1 success.
Okay, talking to Flora now and sort of looking at her, thinking when she says we've met before but you don't remember, vague memories come back to you of a couple of times where this person has either called the campus people to get you back to your room safe or, given you water. That sort of, I do know you. Oh, you've seen me throw up all over myself.
Hmm. I'm not sure that we have met. Are you sure?
I am absolutely certain.
And one impression you've made. Come on, baby.
Wow.
And I'm just sort of really, again, gonna tut at the cat.
I'm Elspeth, by the way. This is to Flora. I don't think we've met. We haven't met, have we? I'm not being super rude as well. Please
No,
tell me
I
I'm not
think
being super rude.
I might have served you once or twice before. Not a lot of people are as memorable as Cleo, but it's if you've come to this, I basically live there. I've technically been working there since I started here, on the DL, but it's kind of like my second home.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, it's a nice place. I've been a couple of times with the volleyball team, I think, but I don't live on campus, so I don't spend that much time of an evening.
You get to know all different kinds of people. You get to pull some really fun pranks on some real a-holes, which is great. It's the best.
Does Flora look at Cleo when she says that?
No, she doesn't.
Damn it.
There are some people who need taken down a peg or two, but it's all in good fun. The second someone is, not having a good time, we can make sure they get properly taken care of.
Well, it's good to meet you. Does this seem weird to you? I'm sorry. Not me. This walking thing.
Yeah, you're looking and you're walking, and you realise you're walking. You almost said now you're walking towards the Lincoln Memorial.
Right. Okay. So sightseeing, I suppose. Are we walking up to the Lincoln Memorial?
So at the moment you're walking along the really long bit of water, the National Memorial Pond.
That's quite a long walk. That's an hour's walk, right?
Yeah, you've been walking for a bit now. It's not pulling you there, but you're just like, yes, no, that is where I need to be, at the Lincoln Memorial. I need to be there, so I'm walking there. That's fine. I don't know why that would be weird.
Okay.
Did you guys know Lincoln was gay?
What? No. Really?
Yeah, he had
I thought he was
a
just
whole
tall.
thing. No, he had a whole thing with his bodyguard. And secondly, rude.
Oh.
We come in pocket size too. Okay.
Wait, are you a Lincoln?
I'd say I'm at least 50% Lincoln. But
Okay.
yeah, he had a whole romance
enough.
with his bodyguard, and they wrote letters to each other. It's so interesting.
So, no, I mean, the most I know of this place is, I've been here, but also it's in that Planet of the Apes film, the one that was bad. That's about all I've got.
Can all of you make me an intellect roll with either academics
I will. Have fun.
or survival?
Okay.
Or survival.
I'll take survival. Would you class this as streetwise
Yes,
or not?
I would.
Oh, lovely. So I've got a specialty in
do you?
streetwise, and that means I roll 1 extra dice
Nice.
for the people at home who don't know the system.
I didn't know the system either.
I got 2 successes out of 5, and then one of them was exploding die, and I rolled it, and it wasn't another
Cool, so
success.
2 successes.
I've got 2 successes as well.
2 from me,
2
too.
successes.
2.
As you're walking along the long stretch of water leading up to the Lincoln Memorial, just chatting away, there's a sound almost like something dropping into the water, and as you look, you can see these ripples.
Can we see anything that might have dropped? Like, how far out is it?
Quite close to the edge.
I'm going to just peer over.
You're going to peer over?
Well, I mean, it's kind of at ground level anyway, isn't the water?
Yeah.
But I want to see if I can see what's going on.
Okay. In that case,
It's a little odd, right?
can everyone please roll me initiative?
Yeah!
So initiative is cunning
Oh boy.
plus your best combat
Okay.
skill.
That's fine. That's 6 dice.
Okay. And is it just the amount of successes you
Yes,
get
it's
then?
the amount of successes.
I've got 2 successes, and the exploding die, that's 3 successes.
I've got 1 success, which is great for
Oof.
me.
We've been rolling hot on the exploding die. I have 1 success. I've got 1.
Brilliant. So, how initiative works is it goes in slots in this game. So Am rolled the highest initiative, and then Will and Graham. So that gives you 3 slots in a row. And then there is the NPC slot. But you can act in whatever order you would like for that.
Can we change the order between rounds, or is
You
it
can.
set?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not set, you can change between rounds. So, as you lean over the water, Elspeth,
Okay.
something grabs your leg.
I'm in danger.
What is your defense?
My defense is 8.
Roll your defense
Roll my defense roll. It's the most dice I've
Yeah.
rolled so far. Okay, I want to get my first exploding dice now. Only 2 successes out of 8. The curse is back, but that's 2 successes.
You're fine anyway, because I rolled even worse.
Okay.
So as you lean over, this hand reaches out from the water. Webbed fingers, with sort of it's like claws at the end.
Not a fan.
Reach out and try and grab you around the leg, but misses as you sort of jump back.
Okay.
And rising from the water, you see this strange sort of frog-like creature, sort of bulbous eyes, but it's maybe about 4 foot tall and slightly hunched and mottled. Got a bit of a beard happening.
Is it like a stylish beard, or is it like very unkempt? Not in like a hipster
No,
bad
it's
way.
bad.
Holy... What is that?
Guys,
Yeah. So, who's going to be acting first?
can I act first?
Well...
I think it makes sense
yeah.
for Graham to act first.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to act by backing away from the water, and I think that's about all. I want to look around and see if anyone else has noticed, or if there's indeed any other people around who might also be in danger from this. But
Yep, you back away, that's absolutely fine. As you look around, can you give me a intellect survival roll,
Yes.
please?
everything is intellect. Survival is 0. 3 dice. Let's go.
Amazing.
1 success. I'll take it.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you look around, you can't see anyone else around you.
That is odd, actually. It's a big tourist
It's
spot,
not
right?
like the height of tourist season, but still, it's the Smithsonian. There's always some people around.
Okay,
But
right.
yeah, there's no one. You can't see anyone walking around the area you're in.
Guys, are you seeing... This isn't just me, right? And I don't think I need to do anything else for my turn. Thank you.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Flora, it's difficult because I think she'd definitely be stunned, but I have a skill called Perfect Poise that cannot be shaken by panic or fear.
Use it.
Brilliant.
So I think I'm gonna move a little bit in front of Elspeth because she's clearly shaken up by this. I'm not gonna advance towards it, but I'm gonna put up my fist in case it comes any closer, and I'll be like, Brewer, I've seen you punch before, come help me out.
You have?
Okay.
Is there anything I can do, like prepare an action? Is that a thing in Scion?
I don't think there is in the rules. I can't find anything at least.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna like curse myself for leaving my baseball bat at the bar.
But you can sort of prepare yourself, and I will give you sort of enhancement for if it attacks you or you attack it on your roll because you've put yourself there and you've gotten yourself ready. Cleo, what is your plan?
How big is this
About
frog thing?
4 foot high, maybe about a foot wide. It's quite squat. Quite a lot of it's still underwater.
just gonna like try to whistle at it and get its attention. Just go on, get gone, shh, and like just try to shoo it away, basically. Also making sure that I offload the cat so it's safe somewhere.
Okay. This is gonna be a presence leadership role.
Okay. I'm not terrible at those compared to the other things that I'm terrible at. So, we've got a success and 2 explosions. That's interesting.
Ooh.
And another explosion.
So many
okay,
explosions.
so 4 successes.
4. Very nice. As you sort of yell at it and sort of go away, get gone, it slowly sinks back under the water.
Nice.
Are you guys okay?
So that was not part of the local wildlife, right?
Yeah, that was weird. It's weird that like no one showed up to kick its ass though.
I mean, I guess you did.
Let's get away from the water.
Let's just move a little. Yeah.
Are we
I like it when things try and
let's go
drag me underwater.
away
so.
from the water towards the statue.
Yes, I agree with that, although I'm not sure why.
I'm just gonna make sure the cat's with me
Yeah,
still.
cat is with you.
Yeah.
I have played games with familiars and pets before, and I know how to look after them.
Or how to lose them.
Yeah.
As we go, I just want to take a little look back at the water, and I can't see any ripples of movement or anything.
Roll me. Gonna be intellect survival.
Okay, I have got no successes. I see
Oh
nothing.
dear.
Can't see anything.
Everything seems fine. Okay, great. In that case, I'm going to, a little nervously, follow the others back towards the memorial.
Okay, yeah, so you start walking towards the memorial again.
As far away from the water as we can be.
Does stuff like this happen to you guys often? You both seem like the sort of people who this would happen
I'm
to.
not sure what you mean by that. Should we be offended? Yeah, I've never had anything weird happen to me. I've been to places where I've thought, this is a little odd before, but nothing's ever jumped into a pond and tried to grab my leg before, so this is new. This is new on me.
What about you?
No. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys, like, have things to get to?
I think I have class, but I'm not sure.
Flora just points at the statue.
Yeah, and that.
Alright, sure.
Let's keep walking. I don't want to be anywhere near where we just were.
Cleo, can you roll me a defense roll, please?
Yep.
For no reason. Just to
I don't have enough dice for this, so it's going to
This
be...
is why you need more dice.
You said defense, right?
Yeah, your defense roll, it's with your health?
Yeah, my defense is 10,
Yeah.
so... 3 successes with 1 explosion on the first 5. No successes on the second 5, Lamau. 4 successes on defense.
That sounds like a lot of dice loose. Ooh. Don't like that sound either.
This is how we all died on the first session.
Yeah.
So what was your defense roll?
4 successes.
As you're all sort of walking towards the Lincoln Memorial, a chunk of marble flies towards you and clips you in the shoulder,
Whoop. Okay.
and you take 2 levels of bruise.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
so literally, like,
Don't
my
like
next
this.
one up is injured after that, then, because I've got 2 bruises. Okay.
Yes.
Don't like that. So I was going smack on my back, like knocked to the ground after that.
Are we back into initiative order?
You are. So you guys will keep your initiative, and I'll
Okay.
roll an initiative.
Is it something new?
It is something new.
So many things. Why did we come to the...